Gaimin there.
Ready.
And that one is probably just as bad as picking any illusion hero into this.
Everybody else learned from them.
Yes, and or at least in terms of understanding and theorycraft, I expect them to be capable of that. So in those two ways, I think Tundra is very capable of taking Gaimin down, maybe more capable than almost any other team in the world, if they can show up at 100%. That's what we're going to find out today. I mean, this is the first of what could be 2 meetings for these teams, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
App is not doing much, especially when he's out of resources here.
Yeah.
Self-sufficient lane for Tundra, though they're not getting the max value out of they want. Still, they are going even on lanes, and that's a decent sign for them. They can transition this into ancient stacks, triangle stacks, Tide, and the Sven. I think Tundra are going to be really happy with this. And if you're Gaimin, you're really wanting to snowball through Ace in the next 3 to 4 levels here. Get this Brood online, get her ult going, try and not give away any kills to the Sven.
Yeah, that hero is pretty much near constant.
This hero's just so fundamentally broken. Even when he's bad, he's still good. Like, yeah. Toss and Avalanche are just 2 of the best spells in Dota. There's no way around.
Pretty much since Tiny made, they get the opening for the kisses.
This is where you want like Snapper to use. Tundra really need a big core kill here. Followed up the game down.
Really nice chain stuff. Very nice. Not enough. Oh, and the Chronosphere at the final kiss. It burned it out, actually.
And this Chrono's not dealing any damage. It's just to turn into a pig and run away. Time dilation will get Dyrachyo out of there, but not what Gaimin were looking for on that tier 1, or they will fight elsewhere and let the Brood take it on her own.
Now she comes back after pushing in that bottom lane, goes through the portal with the spiders and shows up to try and help Dyrachyo here. He's going to need the help with this many heroes, but Quinn, he'll be able to even the odds here, posing the mid laner and run down the 2 supports.
These are just not good engagements for Tundra to be in. They're getting sucked into disadvantageous core fights, and their Tide Hunter just can't get here. He's too damn clunky on the map.
Yeah.
9 goes down, bested by the Brood Mother here, and another this Tide get the game. I don't think so. It's just gone. Get the deny.
Ace at the last hit, and now with
back to top
room, back to top lane.
This is really a mind game of an early game. You're trying to guess where these cores are going to go. The upside for Tundra is the Tide up here right now. So if you want to fight around 33, this is your chance to take that fight.
Quinn's going to make it a lot easier to kill this guy, though, thanks to the Whirling Death cutting him down significantly. There's no rotations. They're not going to use the Ravage. They are just going to finish him off. Sneaky trying to go through the portal, but he got the Avalanche. So double kill and a great steal so far.
Tundra are never going to see this hero. He's going to have free reign in the fights. He has great spells to steal. The Ravage might even be something he gets this game because 33 likes to go these frontline builds. Tide Hunter's just not tanky. And the Snapfire has no teleport for this fight. 9 wants to join this. I can see a world where Tundra try and take that if they're more set up. But goddamn, Gaimin have just run them around the map and have been the first responders in a lot of these fights.
Absolutely relentless. They continue to go on that top lane. Now Quinn is going to be challenging 33 as well. Not killing him per se, but just keeping him in check as he goes for the mid tower.
We're going to smoke their Sven into this gank. This is such a huge committal for Skeeter, especially at this point in the game when you have max cleave up. You'd rather be hitting ancient stacks right now, not trying to find heroes with no blink.
Yeah, and I think Quinn has a pretty decent idea of what's going on. Tofu and Ace are both rotating over to try and help out. 33, he wants to be in position to use Ravage, but they already decide this fight is just...
Do it on any hero, though, and you have 9 going for a Boots of Travel second. There is a stall mechanism here for Tundra. They're very good at it. I mean, look at Snaking on the top left of the map right now. He's dragging away towards a Roshan pit as a Tiny. Cutting this on the back door from Gaimin. Do you want to go gank this Tiny? No.
Last though, to pull him out of position, he didn't use Firefly to make sure he put no damage on the Tide Hunter so he wouldn't Kraken Shell off the disable.
This is a slow kill. Tundra could turn this.
Yeah, they are going to provide some reinforcements, and 33 might finally have an opportunity to use that Ravage as the team is here now.
You got the damage.
Yeah, they're trying to throw it all the stuff, take the Ravage for last, and now it finally gets let go to finish off Quinn.
Pugna Ward and Drain doing a lot there. Skeeter didn't even have to use ults. Still, you got to watch out for the turn on this fight from Gaimin as they are not happy you took down your centerpiece and want revenge.
King turns around, does what damage he can. The hammer comes through, does land onto the Broodmother. Stormbolt as well with the drain. Half of that Doraccio has to get out. 33, so close to just being able to throw out one last bit of damage. The Gush wasn't up in time though, so he'll turn around and get Tofu instead. A great save there by Tundra. Multiple heroes coming together at the perfect time.
Did it clean up some spider?
Timbersaw, he picks up a Blink Dagger now. So pretty early for him typically.
Yeah, this is not his casual build, but he just feels he's going to need to use the initiating power here.
Gator slowed down already to half health with just a lot of pokes here from Gaimin Gladiators. They still have potential saves here. The drain from EY. Great avalanche coverage though. And that hits the back line on top of the Sven, allowing them to chase down AUI as well. The Chakram pullback will finish them off.
You are spiders. You are absolutely getting turned into spiders here. Keeping even in this game relative cores-wise. Continuing to rat out the sides of the map. It's really hard to build network command against the team, and it shows. We're going to find a little pick-off here on Celery.
Yep, something to work with, something to keep more pressure on the bottom lane. Start hitting that tier 2. They're going to lose Snaking over here. Skeeter shows up. Immediately storm bolted right back by Tofu.
There's a blink on 33. You gotta be careful here if you're Gaimin. I don't want to get caught by this Ravage.
To push into a point where maybe I could see a world where 9 specifically is able to scale and give Tundra a better chance to turn this game around later.
They're trying to beat it out here. Tundra ready to take this.
Yeah, they are. Dapon together with the God Strength. Skeeter laying into him. What the Chronos do. They do have the Mortimer's Kisses raining down. That's going to help out quite a bit, but 33 jumping into that one felt pretty bad, and he's got to be careful of Quinn now. Got to dodge this last Timber Chain Whirling Death. Attempted. Ravage goes out, but it's too late. The damage is done. The watermelon falls.
That's the strength of Chrono this game.
Just run for their lives. It's all of Gaimin Gladiators look to punish. Quickly sandwiching this area. They'll find AUI 2000. He's definitely dead, and still a chance for Snaking to get caught as well. Yeah, he's going to be fine. These lasso pulled back in. Doraccio will pound him to dust, or I guess gravel.
Very difficult game for the Tundra supports. They've just not found a lot of momentum here. This is on you. You figure out how to win.
You know what? It's a good way in a war of mental attrition to start off a series, you know, just wearing them down.
Oh, you think that's what they went for? Well, all right, guys, we're not going to win game 1. We're going to make them so mad that their frustration will win us game 2 and 3.
And then even if we lose the series, when we come back in the grand final, they're going to be like, oh, these guys again.
Seconds on the Aegis here. Where'd he go?
Chaining the stuns, the toss back into the Ravage, but they did not chain it properly. Something about that toss back.
Lack of patience, maybe, as this game has been frustrating for them.
You know, if I'm Tofu, I'm thinking about buying a shard. Just because I have the Ravage, that would give you tendrils, wouldn't it? Forward, AUI. Imagine tendrils with that kind of range.
That's a well-worked ops there from Celery. Finds a tiny pick off. That's going to open the high ground even more. He's their knockback stall mechanism here. DD's going to get some value.
A lot of value as they're hitting both mid and bottom lane, so that Gush spamming is a little bit more annoying. But we did see earlier the 9 smoked out.
For the Sven to jump you and burst you, unless he's really far out ahead.
They're so desperate to catch somebody from Tundra.
Look at the line just instantly drawn from 33. Like, get the hell out, guys. I'm going to push the map, stall this game. Rat him up some more. Good luck snaking.
He's got a glimmer, but there's a lot of AoE damage coming in from Quinn. And he also has a generate.
And that's Hex done for Ace as well. So the lockdown, the detection, the scalability, all coming online for Gaimin.
Now, Celery was the one person who wasn't there for that top area. He's going to go for a lasso pullback, hoping his team will arrive in time, and they do. Because of his BKB, he stays alive, and now Ace, Quinn, they're going to try and chase down 9 first, while Skeeter's going to be kited during his God Strength. There goes that Ravage put to use. Chains all over the place. He cannot get anything off.
He had BKB TP potential if the Void wasn't there. He was just not expecting the Ravage. Now he gives.
He's maybe trying hard counter it a little bit better.
The answers were not convincing. Go for the God Strength play with the cookie chain stuff.
Yeah, they do manage to get it pretty nicely with the avalanche over the top. They kill Ace. Now Alasso pulling in 9. 9 still on the high ground, but Duraccio will make sure it works. But bump back onto Snake King to ensure Duraccio stays in melee range of that support. Now jumps on AEY 2000 while 33 going to be targeted by Quinn. Skeeter doing what he can to challenge Duraccio, but against that butterfly, he really just cannot guarantee put damage in.
The time dilations. Just destroying them on the backside of these fights. It counters so much of the reinitiation power that the Tundra lineup wants to have.
Toss back in with the tendrils with the follow-up stun. Duraccio finally falls.
That's a big kill to get. 2,000 gold for that streak.
Now Quinn might be caught as well. The harpoon pulling him back in. Slows him down with the chakra. Maybe Skeeter needs to be a little bit careful here. They're going to go for the kill. Quinn turns around, does what he can, but he falls before he can get the return kill.
That was another streak kill.
Yeah.
Buy yourself a little more time, get a next set of items off, make this void. Timber potentially get closer to the level 25 talents. I don't know if they're going to get there without a one-team fight.
Maybe they just wait for a takeoff like this one.
Yeah, this helps. EY will get caught and evaporates.
They stole Life Drain. That's great.
Level 2.
Regeneration.
Decent spell here.
Drop the sentry, doesn't spot Skeeter in time. He is too damn fast.
All right, Skeeter has Silver Edge. Here's another initiation mechanism, also something that can break some of the passives, make them go into the Chrono and the Timber waiting.
Look at this blind read that Gaimin Gladiator doing wrong. Meanwhile, Tundra are going to be able to jump onto Duraccio and burst him down. Look at Snake King repositioning to ensure the toss. Great stuff there from Tundra. And it was at the same time that Quinn and Celery were certain somebody from Tundra was going to be ratting the other side of the map.
That's just a great read.
He doesn't have his MKB during this Roshan respawn time.
He's just might come back to fight in 80 minutes on the death.
See if it's a fast
Well,
Rosh. He wouldn't have it.
He got blink off.
Helping out a little bit here. The team forced out trying to help him. Ravage going to cover some of this, but Duraccio's going to be able to get the 5-man promos here. And he starts to land damage into 9. Skeeter's going to be next. Lasted up almost immediately as the Chronosphere failed. And that's going to be 3 dead. AY in 33. Neither one, I think, is going to get out alive. As Gaimin Gladiator's just going to go for gusto here. Run down as many heroes as possible, even through the buybacks are coming out, because one buyback will never come. That's going to be Skeeter. The Sven won't be here for this fight. Tundra gonna have to push through it anyway. Snake King covering himself with the avalanche, toss back all the way, almost into the fountain. Duraccio daring it. Rod of Atos needs to be able to start backing up now. Kiss is gonna be return fire on Tofu, pushing Tundra into their fountain. Left with only 3 heroes alive. They have to form a defense for the next minute.
And that blink from Quinn was so damn clutch. It made them chase so much farther. You have to expend your blink and your harpoon just to get a couple Sven hits in, which just sets up the game-ending Chrono potentially from Duraccio. And those level 25 talents are now online. Double Chakram, backtrack for the Faceless Void. Fights just became even harder.
Another lasso. Tendril trying to chain it, but they're just going for a Bat Rider. Meanwhile, they're losing more and more heroes with no buyback. Diebacks all around for Tundra, and Gaimin Gladiators will finally close out game number 1.
I mean, that was getting a little spooky there. Tundra's ability to drag these games back is astounding. And that is just too much of a hill to climb, especially versus the best team in the world right now. And Gaimin still had a lot of scale left in the tank with these talents. With another Roshan coming up.
It's an uncontested hero. This is the first time Arc Warden has been picked or banned all Bali.
Who can explain to me what this hero even does?
Yeah, well, why is he?
Bad Arc Warden game paper. I think Rude has a good matchup versus Hero. At least, I mean, maybe new Arc Warden, who the hell knows, but in general, Rude has had a very good matchup, and Skeeter is...
He's going to take a lot of damage with the blood grenade, slowing him down. He levels up the thirst, so you're not going to get much movement speed out of that, my friend. It'll be first blood for Tofu.
And Silken Bowl is just so good in these rundown scenarios.
Yeah.
You catch someone in the open, They just give away a freebie. It will go to Tofu. Let's not go to the Brood at least. I think Howie is also going to take a trap them here on TP out.
Yeah, TP's away almost.
Glad that we had that Lotus and an extra salve to pump you through the window, be able to block another small camp here. Healing ward is going to be an issue for Tundra the whole game. It's a really good healing ward game. Tofu will give that first blood net worth back a bit. Nice little pickup by AUI on the rune. Valuable. Shield rune will get defended here.
Tofu really putting on a body on the line for this one. He's going to be hit by the blast off. AUI should be able to secure this, but Nine's going to be in trouble as Quinn looking to chase him down. He does manage to get level 6, but the kill happens before Quinn gets taken down by Snake King.
On a feeding frenzy out here. All 3 of the top net worths in this game belong to them. They're feeling it. Shield rune on Quinn, time to push the action.
Nine, let's see what he can do with his Heart Warden to try and defend Snake King. Doesn't last long, that defense, but maybe he can get a return kill here. Quinn doesn't have a TP. The rotations keep on poking him with these spirits and slow him down, but the win run will eventually allow him to break free. Nobody's rotating. Just a slip past Celery there somehow.
These side lanes are getting really weird for both
Radiant's
teams.
bottom tower is under attack.
The Tundra game, it's bound to get weird.
It's absolutely true. 33 has been found in the corner of the map.
Again. Dude, man cannot get his Vanguard.
Oh,
He even got no Vanguard at this point. Oh.
Yeah, what does it even do? I guess you have to. It's just terrible.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to need a Crimson Guard eventually at some point, so... Ace battling through the Rupture Blood Right. The power that's lifesteal. Doesn't have to move.
The best move. Lanes have not gone well for Tundra at all, and the Midas Heart Warden.
Real Arc Warden. They're going to go up to the high ground, try and bring him down with a focus fire. King will create some space, but boy, those spiders quickly overwhelming Nine. They're going to go for Snake King. They'll get him too.
This is looking like a classic Gaimin route here. Just off the Ace Brood, that there are no good answers for him at this part of the game. There's no real good spider clear. Dual offlane for Tundra, it's meant to be picking people off. Increase from here, they're going to team 33 and deep, try and take this fight.
He's going to get Omni Slash right immediately. Omni Slash, fortunately the Great Wave did come in. They're not going to be able to chase him down, but Snake King, he had his Bulldoze immediately purged out by Celery with the enchant. Something that they're going to have to think about for this whole game.
And again, Rupture comes out, and the counter is not a hero that fights super early with the Midas build. Just way too much pressure on this Arc Warden right now.
And the catch continues now with the Rod of Atos on Quinn.
This is getting out of control. You have lost all your Ancients. You're probably going to lose Wisdom Runes here.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Oh, this is absolutely out of control. I don't think they're going to stop either, because what are they afraid of?
And this is pretty gross that he's got the rally with the spiders. Once again, you saw Celery do this a couple of times with Ace. Like bang, right, now they're going to go for the kill. They got the chainsaw with the lasso pullback. Finally, something Tundra has something to work with here.
You should have been afraid of this high ground. See if Tundra can get anything else off this.
Nice lined up stun from Tofu, but he'll still die. So 1 for 2 exchange, a massive turnaround in momentum there for Tundra. Holds or even holding the throne.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Perfect here.
Yep, gonna catch AUI as he tried to set up some sort of trap there. And that'll be a final tier 2.
Goat online team in Dota 2.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Like NIP or something. I don't know. That's the first one that came out.
I mean, like, there was the finger action. Verted Protein. Tofu gonna be bumped back with the Rupture, so he'll take a lot of damage for that one. Quinn, Shackle Shot is up, so he can stop this TP. Snake King will be left behind. So 2 supports for 1. I mean, honestly, when you're behind like this, is not the worst thing for Tundra. They're just trying to create space for
You can at least get another.
Oh, there's the bubble.
Potentially. Yeah, that's your one bubble.
Radiant's middle tower is under
Man
attack.
up with the spiders. Man, they chunked this so fast, even with the Crimson Guard.
Slow down a lot. The charge on through.
Yeah, but
Damn it.
Purge Hurricane.
Hurricane back in. As you said, the Purge nuisance for that Bulldoze Spirit Breaker.
That's your last bubble here.
Radiant's
Still a
structures
glyph.
are fortified.
You're gonna use it. Skeeter back up. What can you make of this? You're gonna have to find a blink lasso here. I don't think Gaimin will leave with.
Yeah, they're gonna go for a break. The Lincoln's on Ace, try and get it back, but Tofu with a brilliant hack slows down that fall. They still have the blast off the chain and fit that the mines can explode. They'll hit the kill. Skeeter's gonna come in, but he takes so much damage he has to back away. Ace finally does die, but Skeeter had to go back to the fountain in order to try and fight again.
Nine sacrifices his double for the healing ward. Oh god, annoying as Ben, and another impale, another death.
Buybacks coming through now. Snake King going for Quinn. 45 seconds left on that Aegis, so they cannot overcommit on this hero.
Gets hit by that last raid. That's a successful high ground defense. It costs you a lot of net worth here. Buyback for AU.
Reverse Captain's Draft, what would you give him?
Reverse Captain Draft anti-rat hero for AUI 2000.
Yeah, because it seems like every hero that he plays is going to accomplish this. Oh, the Gladiator catches him. And stopping the charge is all that's needed to get this kill on Snake King. And unfortunately for him, he gets his ward dewarded at the same time.
I mean, you gotta be fishing in this game. This is stalled out. Tundra not finding much on that. Maybe Snake King has a shadow on it, so good for him. You know, when the times get tough.
And he fought a second part of his Shadow Blade, but we go back into live where Skeeter has just been fingered down.
Hopefully to find
Yeah, he turns on his BKB, so even if you lasso him, you're not going to be doing very much damage. In fact, looking up closer to 9, it's very dangerous. Almost got that kill, but they do manage to finish off the Broodmother, thanks to IUI blasting in.
That is huge. Roger just ran right past 9.
Yeah, I saw him on the map. I was like, where is he going? Nice force staff up to the high ground. That'll disjoint the Omni Slash.
Did you think that's a successful fight for Tundra?
Yeah.
Gaimin continue to find the kills and lead into the
It must be so painful to be snaking this game. He just charges out to a lane, tries to kill it, and then like you didn't believe it, right?
No, nobody believed
he was never PMA in the first place.
I don't know if he knew that, but nobody believed that. I think he's a lot better now. He's definitely grown a lot as a player and captain when he's able to do that. Lasso,
they almost got the range here to help. And if they win this fight, it's going to be looking. Oh, 33! He still falls. That's going to be yet another finger charge for Tofu. Now Skeeter, who raced out of the base, immediately met by the brick wall. That is a shackle shot to a creep.
Just has no BKB. You went for this Manta into the Mjolnir build.
Possibly soon to be a third as they are going to the grand final.
Oh my god, that's only
Tofu blinked in? What the hell? All right, Game of Gladiators is just way too full of themselves at this point.
That is some cocky. That is some arrogance right there.
Maybe Tofu maybe it was a miss.
It might have been a misclick. Honestly, I think he was just, you know, watching style on these kids up these fours.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's really hard to get through the Lincoln area now. Enough.
What's that force staff?
Ace, he responds. He gets off the BKB fast enough. 33. He already used his. Did he attempt to go for?
Blocked. I don't know what happened there.
Either way, self-force staff or something. Either way, Quinn in with a BKB double damage. He got stunned to fight, but he is going to be pushed back during his BKB. Now he's going to be hit by the Blood Right. He's actually a little bit low, but the rest of the Gaming Gladiators are in full fighting force here. They're going to show up. Take down 3 of Tundra, get yet another finger charge as well.
And suddenly just got botched that initiation because Lasso went on cooldown. He had force staff Lasso to break Lincoln's and Lasso. I think
yeah, the force staff was also on cooldown. So what did he use?
I have no idea. It must have been a misclick maybe on himself. Maybe there was overlapping a spider link. Swift slash to clear out these illusions. It'll be 5x for Tundra. 2 get put in already. The Lasso up at 10 seconds as they stack the Lincolns on the Aegis Juggernaut here and say good luck. What are you going to do about it?
That. We've got our own bubble going on.
Well, Manta Arkord. So this is Manta and the Gleipnir timing. This is where the hero really starts to hurt. The Lion Shard to help clear through some of these illusions, however. Nice from Tofu. They'll find their Lasso on the Lion.
Yeah, pull him back in, and Tofu is going to die for this one. Snake King will be traded out. Darachu is actually pretty damn low. It's just time. Thought about poking at him. Of course, he had the Aegis, so no reason to commit while Quinn, he goes in deep to be able to destroy 33's Bat Rider. That is going to be die back there. Darachu blinking in to die on the Aegis. He doesn't want to keep that alive anymore. Quinn stopping for the rupture here. They just cannot commit to get this kill on him. While the Omni Slash chases down Skeeter. Rachio in deep right next to the fountain. Still is able to just spin back to safety.
It's just a punish. Absolutely none as this Juggernaut with his blink has the gap close, has the damage, has the axe, and throw the Lincoln right back in. These bubbles are not protecting you for long.
No, we can see the Tempest double gets demolished pretty quickly. It's now out. Final buildings left before Mega's Tundra. Playing for the long game. Well, it's not much longer game than playing up against Mega Creep.
Like so much the high ground defense here, and they're just going to call it. They don't want to struggle anymore. And that is an incredibly dominant series here by Gaimin. Just made it look easy, man. They've had their moments in this tournament. They've also been very hit or miss. Not nearly as consistent as Gaimin the whole year. It shows here. His team has still been unbeaten at majors at